Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another solo leveling Arise video. I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm personally very busy with this game, farming a lot of places, experiencing a lot of new game modes. Now today I'm going to talk about one of the most important mechanism in this game, that is going to be artifact. And to be honest, I feel like if you understand this artifact mechanism, that is about 75% understanding of this game, to be honest. Now I'll be dividing this video into 3 different parts. On the first part, I'm going to talk about what is artifact and different type of artifacts. On the second part, I'm going to talk about how to decide what type of artifact is going to be useful to what type of characters. And in the final part, I'm going to show you how to effectively farm artifacts, and I'm going to share my strategy about it. So let's get into it. And to explain artifact, I need to take you to my team, and you can go to the team by accessing to this part that says manage teams. And we have our team, and all of these characters can add artifact. So what is artifact? If we go to our profile character, then we see that 3 different tabs here: basic, skills, and artifact. And as the name suggests, the artifact tab is going to deal with the artifacts. And in this game, for each character, you can add up to 8 artifacts. If I level up my character more, and if I clear certain part of the stories, I'll be able to add 4 more artifacts. Now, what is this thing actually? This is a piece of thing or piece of item that you can add to your character, and it is going to give you different type of stats. For example, some is going to give you HP and defense, attack. Someone is going you defense, attack +2. This one is giving some penetration. This one is giving some additional HP, additional attack, so on and so forth, guys. And if you notice carefully that there is a certain shape of these artifacts. This one, it looks like a head or helmet. This one looks like a body. This one looks like a hand gloves, a metallic hand gloves, and this one looks like a boot. So is their name. This one looks like a boot. Its name is boot. The second, this is the full name, Black Lion's boot. This is the full name of this artifact. The first part is the artifact name. The second part indicates the artifact type. That means this is the boot. This one, Black Lion's gloves. This one, Black Lion's body armor. And this one, Black Lion's helmet. So these are the different names of this different slot. And you can only use the same artifacts on the same slot. That means on the first slot, you can only add the headpiece. On the second slot, you can only add the body, and so on and so forth. So there are these are the different types. Now, what are the job of this thing beside adding these stats? They are going to give you a set effect. And as you can see that all of these artifacts, they belong to the same type, same group, Black Lions. Black Lion. This is the name. All of them are from the Black Lion. Black Lion's boot, Black Lion gloves, Black Lion, so on and so forth. So they are all together creating a set. And what is this set? There is a 2 type of effects. 2 set effect increase the user's attack by 5%. That means if I add only 2 of them, any 2, it can be head, it can be gloves, it can be boots, it can be body, it can be anything. Any 2 of them will give this effect that is going to increase the user's attack by 5%. And each and every artifact is going to give you different type of, each and every set is going to give you different effect. But if I add 4 sets instead of 2, that means all of them, then I'll get both of this effect. I will get this effect too, and on top of that, I'll get this extra effect that is known as 4 set effect. So now you know that artifact has a set, and you have to fulfill the set. If you have played games like King of Fighters All-Star or Punching Grey Raven, in King of Fighters All-Star, you have seen set cards. In Punching Grey Raven, you have seen memories. Same thing, guys. So now these set effects are going to be different with different type of artifacts, and there are different type of classes. If I tap you to change artifact, I'll show you that there are different types. For example, this one is legendary. And how to know that? You can see that there is a yellow type color around it. This is legendary. This is a very top quality artifact in this game. But this one, for example, a blue color around it, this is rare. This is not that good. This one, a gray color, it is common. This is also not good. I mean, their stats are very poor. These stats are very poor. However, these effects are good. So if you are having these things at a low level, you can actually, of course, definitely use them and get these benefits. However, your aim should be for the legendary type of artifact, and also this type which is known as epic. So epic and legendary. Epic is known, you can understand by this purple color easily. So epic and legendary are the best type of artifacts. All others are kind of ignorable, but still at the initial level, all of them are going to help you. Now you know that there are different type of artifacts. There is a lot of different type of sets, because if I show you that this artifact is known as hard leather helmet. This one has a different effect. It is working on critical hit, critical rate. This one, for example, let's just say this one, holy boots. To set effect, users HP increase. For set effect, decrease users attack by 8%, increase the team members attack by 8%. So different type of artifacts are going to give you different. Some is going to give you attack, some will give you critical rate, critical buff, some will give you defense. So there are different type of effects. And now how to understand that which type of artifacts are going to be added to which type of characters. For that, we need to understand the characters. For example, let's just say the main character. What is his job? His main property is damage. 440% of Jin-Ho's attack. That means the more attack this guy is having, he is going to convert all of this attack and multiply to this percentage and make the damage. So we have to add the most amount of attack with this character through artifact and through other mechanisms. And let's check out his artifact. And the artifact effect is increasing the user's attack by 5%. So it is totally ideal for this character. But all characters are not the same. Maybe this character is also same, because if you go to this character's skills, this character is also same. Damage, certain percentages of users attack. That means you need to increase more attack to this guy to increase his damage numbers. But maybe not all the characters are same, because for example, this character is going to do what? Do the damage certain percentages of users max HP. That means the more HP you add to this character, she is going to convert this HP to the attack and do the damage. That means adding attack artifact to this character is going to be a total waste. So what type of artifact we need to add? We need to add any artifact that is going to increase the HP. And probably I showed an artifact couple of a while ago. Let me quickly show you if I can find it. There is one artifact that is giving us HP. Look at this one. Holy boots, the user's HP increases by 8%. So these artifacts you need to use to that girl. Of course, this is a common type. You need to find the rare, you need to find the epic or legendary version of these holy boots that is going to increase the HP. So this is going to be the ideal artifact for this character. What about this guy? This guy, Jin-Ho, his damage is coming from his defense. That means you have to increase his defense, and he is going to convert all those defense to the damage. So all of these characters are having different type of properties, and based on these properties and characteristics, you have to select your perfect artifact. Otherwise, your character is going to suffer a lot in the battlefield. Now here comes the big question, that how to farm these artifacts. To farm this artifact, you need to go to this section, and there are a couple of places from where you can farm the artifact. There are some minor places, for example gates. If you can climb up to a very higher stages like 11 or 12 number stage, you'll be able to farm some artifact from the gates. And also you'll be able to farm from this instance dungeon that I haven't unlocked, but you can get these artifacts from instance dungeon. But the main place for farming the artifacts is going to be the Encore mission. There are different stages in the Encore mission, and there are different tiers. Each and every tier is going to give you certain type of artifacts, but the higher you go, the artifact will get better. As you can see in tier 10, you are only getting these rare and legendary artifacts. This is the place you would like to go and you would like to farm. And each and every of this tier is kind of having certain, each and every of these stages, for example, Blue Venom Fanged Kasaka. This stage is weak to dark. Incoming dark attack deals 150% damage. That means you need to use dark damage dealers. And there's a boss passive, strong against water. That means if you use water damage dealing character, the boss is going to do way more attack, way more damage to you. You will suffer a lot. So avoid water, try to add dark damage dealing characters. So this is the required element of this stage, and one thing you must understand, that this stage is going to give you only certain parts of the artifact. You cannot farm all part. You can farm only the hand parts. You can only farm the leg parts. That means only gloves part and the boot parts. Only these two parts you can farm from here. So where are the other parts? Let's go to the second boss. This boss will give you head parts. You can farm the head and you can farm the body parts. So these are the two parts you can farm from here, but there are of course other parts that you can farm from the other bosses. And once again, this boss is you are recommended to use fire element fighters against this boss, and you should not use boss passive. Or what are the boss passive? Decrease damage taken when the boss possesses break gauge. So and strong against wind. You should not use wind damage dealers. You should use fire damage dealers. So each and every of these stages are having their certain requirements, and each and every of these stages are going to deliver you different parts of those artifacts. So it is very much important that you start very early, that you need to unlock these stages, because the quicker you unlock, the quicker you will start farming. And guess what? You will have only 3 keys. Only 3 keys to farm. You cannot really farm unlimited amount of time. There are only 3 available keys. Of course, you can purchase keys with these essence stones if you are willing to do it, but personally I don't recommend it. I would recommend to save essence stones for the upcoming banners. And if you would like to have some extra keys, then you need to farm. Let me quickly show you that. You need to go to the exchange shop. There's an exchange shop, and here you can get 2 keys. 2 extra keys on a daily basis you can get. And these keys, you need to have these currencies, which is known as low tier mana crystal. These currencies you can actually farm by playing these gates. If you play these gates, you'll be able to farm those things. So these are the mechanisms that you should use to farm those artifacts as soon as possible, and try to complete those legendary and epic sets. Depending on different type of characters, you will need different type of artifacts. So looks like this thing is going to keep us busy for a long time. So I hope you now you understand the entire mechanism, and I hope this video was helpful to you. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friend.